Happy Thanksgiving to all you folks out there in Facebook land and planet Earth. Folks, and welcome to June's Kitchen. And today we're working on a turkey dinner. I showed you how to clean the turkey pot when you first get it and you first use it. Because he has a company grease, like when they make it, even though you don't see it if you rub your fingers, you get a little grayish on your fingers. So what you do is you wash it with hot water and soap, dish detergent, and you clean it up real good. And then what we did was we wanted to know how much grease to put on it, because if you've never done it, you don't just want to dump grease in it, and then when you put your turkey on there, it overflows. Then you got the fire under it, and you can catch a fire. So what you do is you can make sure you clean the turkey and everything. Make sure it's defrosted, and then what you do is you fill out the tank with some water. When you think it's the amount you need, and you put the turkey in there. Once you put the turkey in there, the water will rise, and you want about that much water over the turkey. And that tells you how much oil you're going to need. You take the turkey out, and then what you do is you get measuring tape, and you measure from the bottom of the tank to the top of the water. And whatever that says, that's what you want to mark the outside of your tank from the bottom to that, so you know how much oil to put, so you have everything prepared. You check everything, your gauges, everything, to make sure that everything works. So we did that already. So we're going to take a break on the turkey. And what we're going to do is we are going over here to see this boiling water. That's all it is. And I have a container over here. And this boiling water has oil. And I'm going to add just a little bit of salt to it. So that... See, I'm going to get the salt from over here. I don't know if you can see what I got. I got mega stuff in here. Salt. So we're going to put some salt on the water. So there. You don't want a lot, just enough to taste. And that's good. That's good enough. So that's salt. Then what we're gonna do is I got some avocados here, and now that the water is boiling, what I do is I pre-wash our macaronis, because that water you wondering what's it for? We're going to make some macaroni salad. So what I do is I pre-wash all my noodles, so get rid of some of the starch. And now that the water's boiling, I put them right in here. There you go. Yeah, one left. That takes care of that. So what I do with that is that I put the oil on the water, so that when you put the noodles, they won't stick. And you already had them on water, and they got rid of some of the starch that makes the noodles stick a lot. So that helps out. So now what we're going to do is, if you look down this way, I don't know how far down you can look, but there you go. Okay, now here, what we're going to do is we're going to chop. We're going to start prepping. And these are avocados. So I'm new with the filming, so I'm trying to figure out how to get it so that you can see everything. So what I'm gonna do, maybe I'll sit down a little bit so you can see me like this. Yeah, well that will work. Yeah, that definitely will work. Now here I have chunks of ham. These are ham, little chunks, and they were frozen, so I got them in a little bit of water so they could defrost. And here I have some colored peppers, red, yellow, orange, green, and there's some onions also in here. And all this is going on your macaroni salad. Now, these are avocados. They're going in your macaroni salad also. Bacon bits. They're going in your macaroni salad. Celery. Scallions. This here is culantro. They call it culantro. Red onion. Cilantro. And then here we have it's onions, cilantro, tomatoes, all that. It's called pico de gallo, so I'm gonna put this on the salad. And then here we have some chopped onions, peppers, tomatoes, different colored peppers also. So I'm gonna add some of this to it. So that's your salad, and it's gonna get vinaigrette, and that's pretty much what your salad's gonna be like, a macaroni salad, cold macaroni salad. So we have scallions cut, and I'm cutting the cilantro and culantro. So after that, I'm gonna cut the celery and the onions and the avocado, and it'll get mixed with the noodles, our macaronis. They already have the ham. I put the ham in there, and I put some of the other peppers that I had. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this over there. So in the mix. So here we go. Follow me. So this is the mix. And I'm going to throw that in there. So you see. And I'm going to mix it up. So you see you got ham, chunks of pepper, different colors. So that's a start. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the avocado, the red onions, and the celery. And I'm going to add that to that mix. And then I'm going to add these here. And the bacon bits. And then season a little bit and use the vinaigrette. And that should be it. So here we go. So now pretty much everything is on there. As you can see, the peppers, got everything on there. The only thing that's missing is the avocado, which I'm working on now. And then the bacon bits, and then after that we'll put the vinaigrette, and we're gonna add just a little bit of this, just a little bit, and a little bit of garlic powder, and oregano, and a little bit of black pepper in the dough, just to give it a flavor. Just other than that, the salad's almost done. All right, so And I'm back. So now what we have here is we have all the elbow macaronis, got all the peppers, tomatoes, cilantro, got chunks of ham, avocado, you name it, it's in here. Onions, red onions, regular onions, different color peppers. We're going to put the bacon bits on there now. So we're going to dump those, a whole bag in there. And we're going to mix this up a little bit here so that everything gets mixed up. Then we're going to start adding other ingredients to the salad, like your vinaigrette and all that stuff like that. Okay, so now what we have here is we got two kinds of vinaigrettes that I'm going to use. I'm going to this little bit of herbs and garlic. I'm going to put it in there, and then I also have the Italian, so I'm going to add a little bit of that. So we're going to start with sprinkle some garlic powder, you know. Just, for flavor. Then we got adobo. Remember, you salted the water, so the elbows got a little salty flavor, And this here is the only thing that I'm using that has salt, besides the salt that I put on there. So. And you don't need a lot. As you can see, I'm not putting in a lot of that stuff. Now, we have black pepper. Actually, this is black peppercorn, which means I guess it's different kinds of black peppers in it. But for some reason, I like this better than regular black pepper. So we're gonna put some on the salad there. It seems like I'm putting a lot, but I really am not. And then this has a lemony kind of flavor to it, and it gets just not spicy like hot spicy, but it gives it a lemony kind of spice to it, which is pretty good. I like that, and it goes well with the salad dressing. But you don't want to put a lot of this either. Just that's enough. And oregano, my own container of oregano, fresh oregano. It's gotta be fresh, man. Oh, it's dry by now, so. What I do is I like to crush it in my hands. And that's why I wash my hands a lot when I'm cooking. I keep my towel over there to dry my hands off, because other people are going to taste the food. And and now I have one more ingredient besides the vinaigrette. It's an envelope of sazon, just the one. So we spread it out. That's now we're gonna mix it. Mix the salad. Then we're gonna add this is just a little bit of it. So as you see, it's not a whole lot, but I like what it is. It's herbs and garlic. So this is good also on fish. When you're making fish, this right here, this is awesome. So I'm gonna put all that little bit left in there. And then this one is Italian. So shake it up real good. And put some of that in here. Now you want to put a nice amount of this in here. Yeah. See how much I put? That much. And you mix it up. And now, taste. It's gonna taste a lot better when it's cold. So now, what I gotta do is cover it up, and it's going into the refrigerator so it could get cold. And that's the salad, macaroni with avocado, chunks of ham, bacon bits, and so on and so on. It's a cold salad, and now we go and keep working on the turkeys. So, how you doing? We're back. Anyway, what I did, we got the salad, the macaroni salad done. That's taken care of. And we did the tank cleaning earlier and everything. We tested the depth for the water, for the oil and all that and everything. So now what I have here, what I'm working on here, you can see is the rub. It's actually, it's more like a paste, but because we're using a syringe, a needle, it has to be more liquefied than I normally do it. And this is some of the ingredients that went into it. This is some of the ingredients that I used. And there's a couple other stuff, but a secret ingredient. I can't tell you everything, but then I have to cook you right along with the turkey. And so these are the two lovers here, as you can see. They're hugging each other, the two turkeys. So they're very, very, very defrosted, and they're almost dry. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some paper towels, and I'm going to pat it inside, the outside, to make sure it's dry. And then I'm going to use the syringe, and I'm going to try to inject it with some of that. Then I got some plastic wrap, and I'm going to do the outside as well, rub the outside and the inside cavity, and then I'm going to wrap it up with in plastic wrap and put it back in the package that it came in when I bought it from the store, and let it sit like that until tomorrow, until it's ready to be deep fried tomorrow. So let's get going with that. So we got paper towels here and some there, so we're gonna start using these up first. What I'm gonna do is one turkey, and there. Okay. So I use this whole this left here, and we'll take this and we'll just start bedding it down. The reason we're doing this is because when you wrap it up, you want it to be dry. Whatever sweating it does inside, so that seasonings can spread out, that's okay. But you don't want it to drip when you're putting it inside a tank of hot oil, because it will sizzle and the oil will, and then you have fire under that tank that is going to spread when the oil hits it. So you want to dry it up real nice. You're not rubbing it so that paper towel get on you, just tapping it and getting as much, And yeah, it's work, it's work doing stuff like this, but I enjoy it. I don't see it as work. And the reason there's no music in the background, I usually have the radio playing and I enjoy listening to music, but because copyrights and all that, even though you're listening to the radio, they'll take your video off the air because you're using somebody else's music without their permission. But it's on radio, I don't get that. I'm listening to the radio while I cook. It's not my fault. But that's the rule, and that's how it works. And sometimes it's nothing that some of us could do about some of the rules that people come up with. Even though we didn't ask for it. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to flip this over so that it could be dry, because it wouldn't make sense to sit the dry side back on top of the wet chopping board. So, yeah. So we're going to do both of the turkeys like this. We're going to dry them up. And then what we're going to do is, after that, we have a syringe here that came with the kit. And you put this on there. And you take this off. Put it over there. And you see it has like holes, big holes on the edge there. If you can see the holes. And that will suck up the fluid, this here. I hope it's liquided enough where it won't drip out, but it'll stay. Then you pull back on it, hit it, and that's it. So I'm gonna sit that there, and that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna finish this one and do and dry the next one, and then we'll get to the plucking, to the stabbing, to the seasoning. So now what we're going to do is, like I said, I'm not using the syringe, and we're going to go with this. After we did all the little pokings and stuff, we made some bigger holes, and like this hole here, the spoon, as you can see, this is what it holds. And I stick it in there, and it leaves the stuff in there. Here's another one. And you wanna, when you make these holes, you make them deep in the meat so that these flavors will stay in there, and as it cooks, you know. Okay, where else? Alright, so look around and feel. Okay. There's another one right here. And that's what we do. We do all of them. We go, we move around, and you'll see there's some in here like this one. See, when my finger went all the way in. So you take the spoon, you fill it out, you stick it in there, and voila. You know, whatever comes out, you put it around, and it goes inside the hose. Here goes another one, another pocket. See? You go like this, and it goes in there. Okay. Spoon is empty, and that's what. That's how we do that. This turkey is already seasoned and it's wrapped in plastic. Now what I'm going to do to this turkey is I have the original bag that it came in, so I'm going to put it right back in there, and it'll sit there till tomorrow. So that's what I'm going to do here, if he lets me. Yeah. Alright. So there you go. It's going in. And it's in. Okay. So now I'm gonna wrap it in the net that it came in, so that I could drop them off where I'm gonna cook tomorrow, and everything be ready. So there it is. That's one turkey, and now we have one more turkey to go, and we'll be almost done. That's it, almost done. So you can see, seasoning the second turkey. I did the inside and the outside, but now I'm just stuffing the pockets with what would have been inside the syringe have I used it, but I really don't care for that. And I tried to use it tonight, and I realized why. It's, you know, I like my rub not to be too watery, you know, like, and even as it was watery, it was giving me a hard time to go inside the needle. So I said, nah, man, because it's gonna start dripping out, and that defeats the purpose of putting it in there. So, you know, so we'll do this. We'll do it the old-fashioned way, you know. Now, this is the second turkey. The first one, as you can see, is wrapped up in a syringe wrap. Then he has the bag it came in and the net it came in, and it's seasoned. So this is the second one. We got done seasoning it. It's wrapped up, and now what we're going to do This is the bag that it came in. So it's clean and everything. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the turkey back in here. Show this yeah. This is, yeah. So oops. Maybe breaking. Alright, it's alright. So there it is, it's back in the bag. And then we're going to put it back in the net that it came in with. And then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up a little bit. And then I got to go and deliver these to where I'm cooking them tomorrow. So everything would be there. I'll drop off the tank and everything, and tomorrow I'll have less work to do. But there it is. Okay, there you go. So that's two turkeys. Now I gotta clean up. Setting up the tank, and it just happened to be a rainy day outside. Ain't that something? So we're gonna do one turkey since most of the employees are home. We're gonna do one turkey, which is enough for everyone. And we're gonna deep fry it and hope it doesn't get wet. So we've hooked up a little cheapy tent here. Most of it broke. So we got the oil. We're gonna start setting up. We're gonna start heating up the oil. And this is my assistant. He's helping me out there. He's tying it up. Make sure that no water falls into the tank. So that's it, folks. And welcome to June's Kitchen. Here we go. We're inside the kitchen now because we couldn't deep fry the turkeys because it's raining. So what we did was we have them in the oven here. And there's the two turkeys being cooked as I speak. And so for everyone, happy Thanksgiving, and I hope you're enjoying your cooking day in the kitchen. God bless you. God bless you all. Because of the rain outside and it's a little windy, we try to prop up a tent, but it's not holding. All the parts aren't there for the tent, so we couldn't deep fry the turkeys. So here they are in the oven, being baked. So I hope they come out just as good, or I hope people enjoy them. And here we go. This is the final result. This is what the turkey looks like. And since we couldn't deep fry them, we're putting butter on them so it can make gravy. And happy Thanksgiving to you folks. And God bless you. This is June from June's Kitchen. Enjoy your day.